Hi there, students. Stilted. Stilted is an adjective. Stiltedly, an adverb. And the noun stilts, normally plural. Okay, let's look at the noun stilts to start with. Stilts are long poles. They're thin and they've got somewhere where you can put your foot so that you can walk on them, but 4 meters high. You know, at the circus, the man who is incredibly tall, he's maybe 4 meters high. This man is walking on stilts. A building could be on stilts, yeah, raised up on wooden poles. Now, the adjective stilted we most commonly use to mean unnatural, not in a natural way. His speech is stilted because he puts the stress in the wrong places. Okay? So, if you put the stress in the wrong places, your speech does not flow naturally. Very often the English used by students is not wrong, but it sounds a bit stilted. So it doesn't sound natural. It doesn't flow naturally. It's not the natural way a native would do it. So a stilted way of expressing yourself, to express yourself stiltedly, in a contrived way. The conversation was stilted. It was forced. It wasn't natural. It didn't flow it didn't flow continuously. So we can also use stilted to mean super formal. When somebody is forcing formality on what they're saying, it sounds pompous. They're using tautology and unnecessary elements to add to what they're saying to give it extra formality. So overly formal, too formal. His prose is stilted. Yeah, it has so much extra formality that it doesn't sound natural. Overly pompous and bombastic. The judge used such stilted language that it was actually difficult to understand what he meant. Yeah, the language he was using was so formal that it was just incomprehensible. Okay, so stilts, these poles, raised on poles. The houses were built on stilts to keep them dry during the rainy season. Stilted, unnatural, does not flow naturally. He gave a stilted performance. He gave a stilted bow. He speaks stiltedly, so it doesn't look natural, it doesn't sound or feel natural. And then stilted, overly formal, overly pompous. His poems are so stilted, they're so full of formal romantic words that they don't really sound very good. So, stilted. How formal is stilted? I think I'd probably give it a 6. I think you could use this word stilted almost everywhere. Better in something semi-formal or very formal. In a really informal conversation, unnatural, does not flow naturally, doesn't have continuity. And then what about the origin? Well, it comes from Old English, stilt, meaning a stilt, and that in turn comes, I think, from Proto-Germanic. So, stilted, unnatural. I hope I don't present videos in a stilted way, because then it's more difficult for you to understand. So, if you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Stilted.